fantastic, unscripted Shakespeare. This is Hal.
This is Nick.
And joining us on the keyboard tonight is our wonderful bard, Sebastian. Thank you all.
In a moment, we're going to get the title of a Shakespearean comedy from all of you. So if you want to get your brain circling, you can. Yeah. But
a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, and thorn and petal stick is but another name for a rose. Just like that, we are going to present a Shakespearean comedy by another name than any other that has ever been performed. So in a moment, we're going to ask you to come up with some kind of title to frame our entire show.
On past nights of the festival, we had one called Witches in Hemlock.
We did another one called The German Audience.
And one called The Breakfast Feast.
Yay. But, just a reminder that everything we're about to do tonight is completely improvised. None of the characters, none of the stories, none of the dialogues, and none of the music that Sebastian's playing has been planned ahead of time. This is all being made up on the spot.
And for the first time this evening, half of the flowers are real flowers.
And half of them are fake flowers.
So, has anyone come up with an idea yet?
A single word. We can start with a single word to transform into a Shakespearean play title.
Floris.
Oh, florist.
Floris.
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 What is Floris?
The winds, the storm.
Oh, Floris is a storm.
The storm keeps coming in.
Oh, it's named...
Named Floris. Storm Floris.
Wonderful. And did you want to add anything else to that, or do you just want Floris to be the title of the show?
I wondered about Floris Flounces in.
Floris Flounces in.
So I think that Floris is a type of a storm?
It's the name.
The name, like how they name hurricanes?
Blowing everything around.
Oh, they named them, right.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. Well, Thorn and Petal Stick presents Floris Flounces in. Upon the news this eve, I cry out to all who might listen. Watch your doors. Lock down thy plants. Tie thy calves and pigs and chicks to the stems. Ensure that none of them are to move, for winds be moving in. Unseen gales. Hold the ones thou art with close to thee, and try not to go too far outdoors.
I just heard the craziest thing, for I, upon my ear, read a message from the messenger, who rang his bell and did proclaim that there be storming weathers from the sky. I thought at first, perhaps this be not true, yet upon hearing it, and hearing it again, I did sense some wisdom in his eyes, for even though there was a day last June where he did predict cloudy weather skies, it turned out on that day there were some clouds. I simply missed them when I did repose.
Banksy, get to the point. The issue is that the winds be moving in.
They do or do not. It depends on if thou dost believe the weatherman.
I do believe the town crier to this current moment.
He is an oracle and uses birds to detect the subtle variations in the air. For when a storm does whirl its vortex round, sometimes the birds before the humans know. And flighting from the tree, you see it there and think, this be a storm coming.
Banksy.
Most storms are 3 birds, 6 or 7. This storm, 600.
Thou art a very imaginative fellow. But I tell thee, the weatherman has spoken clear. But I'm still able to go see my Madeline this eve. Yea, send her some wooing requests that I might speak to her and chat once more.
So did thou not hear the words that just exited out my mouth? Not only would thou brave the storm and cross its deadly path, but yet thou sends me there?
Deadly?
I am a timid man, and timid is my nature. I am not ashamed of this timidness, yet...
Banksy, I need to send a message. My heart calls out to her. Aye, the winds may be stirring outside, but there'll be a gale force inside my soul. This Madeline, she whispers in the air, and it greets me upon my ear. Yea, she will not see me much, but every moment that I am not able to speak with her is a moment not well spent.
Good Baron, normally 'twould be my honor to deliver message, and even if thou does one word to me spake, I speak 500 more to Madeline. These words do flow from me, and I do love to speak them. This is the thing I love to do the most, yet methinks perhaps this eve be not the best time, for there be a storm approaching rapidly.
Dost thou love me, Banksy? And wilt thou serve me proper? Thou art taking a long time with
Within my brain, I run a calculation.
Yea.
There is the chance of death,
Yea.
which, though quite small, is so enormous in its consequence that makes me feel as though weighed against my love, which is quite large, that balancing scales weigh evenly, my lord.
Danger and love, they hold even. Or is it fear and love?
Fear and love. And this love be not my love, yet this fear doth be mine. So this secondary fear is... I'll do it. Wish me luck, and if I not return, do tell the world that I did die in thy service. Farewell, noble Baron.
I thank thee, Banksy. Madeline, I shall send you, oh, so many love notes, till you at last respond to me. I dote upon you. I want you. Come into me and take my hand. I'm yours. I'll be your barren man. Daniela, sit. Are we then completely prepared for these forces of nature? And shall we then commence our game of Scrabble?
I have boarded up the windows of our home
Good, good, good.
with fine oak planks that were cut in the winter.
So we are then fully ready for anything that might come at us.
And from the scraps have I filed some tiles, composing on each a letter.
Oh, excellent. And then what can we play our games? Oh, I do love spending time with you, Daniela. 'Tis a much better time spent than with any other in this town.
Madeline, thou should be out more, though. For I have
Nay.
turned away 10 messengers. There is a man who knocks upon our door and asks for Madeline. I do say that I am she. And he does moan and moan and moan of love.
Who is't?
Thou wouldn't have no interest, for he has a way of speaking that is quite unappealing.
Yea, I turn away all men who come to me.
If he were playing Scrabble, 'twould just take the bag and throw it on the table.
With no order or any decorum?
Nay.
Oh, he'd be gross. Nay, I prefer to have it orderly. Let me have my cleanliness. I prefer to wash my tiles ere I play with them. Keep my fingernails clean. Pare my toes so that they may shine in the sun when it doth appear. Is not order the way of life, Daniela?
The way of thy life, yea, and the way of my life living here with thee.
Sister, be not so down. Why art thou so depressed? I wish to spend time with thee. Sister!
I've spelled my word, intrepid. 40 points.
Tis a strong word. Tapering off the end of thy T in entrapment.
Of the end of thy P. Poor me. Oh, that be 2 words.
Yea, is that a foul?
Thou can go twice.
Off entrapment. Enclosure going down. Just a great word.
And then on the end of that R, air. It hath no relevance to what we were speaking of yet. Words that end in R were overtaking me.
Thou art so down in the dumps.
Might I forfeit this game?
Nay.
And go ahead to bed, for time I spend in sleeping is more pleasurable than that awake.
If thou shouldst insist, Daniela. Well, fine. I wish to spend this eve with my favorite sister. But if thou insists, thou can go off to bed. Yeah, I believe no one will go braving the storm. So, shall we then enclose ourselves off for the eve? Thou art not upset at me, are you?
Small upset have I for thee, for thou art the elder sister, and I must remain unwed until thou choosest one. Yet the order that thou hast for such a man, and long list of requirements, do make it quite impossible for me.
It is not a bad thing to have standards, to think that if there be a man for me, he should take care of me, he should be good looking, he should smell good, he should have a 6-figure pay salary. Yeah, I think all of these should be necessary in order to be loved. Order, order, order.
But I will follow thy orders and go to bed, for I shall not attend employment. Lower the sails! Take down! Batten the hatches! All men with oars, retract them from their posts, and those within the dawn doors there. I bid thee to descend, for your broadway.
All the things have been done, but the storm be pulling us closer and closer to shore. It's not good, Captain.
We have time still. I know we can make through. Look there. See how the wheel spins disproportioned.
Ah! I shall grasp it.
And I, this cable from the ground outstretched, shall loop it around, but tangle to thy cord, and tie it to the post of our boat.
I believe we are in time for an untimely landing, sir. Shall we then brace ourselves?
We have survived 100 storms, whose eyes were fierce and wider than this boat.
Nay, but Captain, dost thou not fear the brand new ones that greet us today?
I have no fear, for on the deck of Floris, this mighty ship, have we chased after whales. Have we, with sails uplifted, fired cannons for our country.
We have fought on and on. Thou art truly the most confident man in Pisa. But I fear of our chances. Brace, sir. Captain, I need thy help.
Unfasten the wheel.
Yea?
Let's spin to the center of the storm. Trust the boat, boy! We'll not do thee wrong!
Ah! Sir, I am being pulled across! Ah!
Good sir! I noticed thee from as I walked this way.
Captain! He is...
Are you awake?
Sir! Sir!
You looked as though a corpse dragged out from the sea. Yet thou dost speak as though there were a man.
Hast thou saved me? For last thing I remember, I was on a ship most powerful, heading toward the center of some dangerous thing. Have you seen a man in a coat, big and strong, with the confidence of a lion?
I've seen many men. Can thou give me some more details? What it be his manner of speaking or his attributes?
He be the most wonderful man I ever met. braver than any that came before.
Oh, that must be my Baron, for I do send messages from his house to the Madeline he loves.
Oh, he has arrived before me. Well, I guess there be a woman he loves.
That is what he does say to me, and I have spun that tale a million times, but it does fall on deafer ears. I think they like not manner of delivery, yet it does befaffle me, for I have no way of knowing what thou wantst, or who wants what, or which wanted ways were wanted by whom.
Well, if there be a woman that my captain doth love, then he shouldst have her.
You and I, ne'er in all my time upon this earth have I met man more alike than me, for thy captain is thy Baron. And as we have agreed that they might be the same man.
Yea, then we shouldst work together.
Aye, a mighty partnership, for look upon thy jaw.
Yea,
It looks like mine enough.
yea, and look upon thy ears. They appeareth similar to mine enough.
When I first saw thee lying on this ground, I thought to myself, though I did not believe it, perhaps I've died. For I did worry about death earlier, though the storm turned to be lighter than I thought.
And I admit, when I did awake and I saw you standing above me, I thought, am I an angel? Yet you lifted me up and now I am back here and I believe myself back to be normal. The like we are. Well, shall I then go back to your captain, or should I then woo for your Baron?
Here's a thought. For wooing be a dangerous thing, and I was much afeared of it. But now this man who might woo in my stead is offering up to follow on that journey. Perhaps it is unwise to say he would, for risking his life is like risking mine, but 'tis a smaller life and one removed, for I do not love this woman, and he is not me, and therefore two uns doings might by making right ways.
So, I should go forth, and I'll talk to this woman, and tell her how this Baron is the greatest figure on earth, and she should be with him for evermore.
And I'll wait here in safety for thy return.
Excellent. I fear none. I shall go speak to her, and have her fall in love with our Baron.
Fare thee well. Whew. Whew. Huh. 'Tis strange he calls the Baron captainly. For methinks my Baron never hath achieved the captain's rank, nor piloted a ship. Yet he said with so much confidence that I question not. And something in his simple attitude confirmed the simpleness that's in of myself. Therefore, no frets have I. I'll wait right here upon this waving shore and see what else the ocean has in store.
I'm sorry, sir, I have lost my way. Which be the way to the lady?
Nay. I did not say it before. It is simple. Follow 100 yards that way. There's a tree that has a knot within its core.
Yeah.
I bid thee see the tree, but pass it so, ignoring it as thou dost go. For I do see 10 trees before the turn first rightens ways.
Thou art a long-worded fellow. That be the way to the lady's house.
As I did speak it true, I say that thing to you.
There you go.
We spirits of the isle sing upon these ants. We spirits of the isle see you better man. Yes, you are the better man. Yes, he knows it's so. Don't let anyone else tell you anything else, because that is the truth. Oh, we spirits of the isle, one of us tells the truth. The other one is often a liar, but not... Oh, you thought you got rid of us. Oh, you are very dull, yet you are the smart one of your friends. Yes, that is right. You are the smart one of your friends. One of us lies, one of us tells the truth, and both of those things are a lie. What will you do when I tell the truth? Oh yes, you might soon just die. Just kidding.
Spirit, if I have by any way offended thee, I bid thee tell me what now I should do, and I'll repair it, that way making right the things that were wronged by thee so.
Oh, I think I've said enough. Thou shalt right the wrongs that thou hast wronged, and wrong the rights that thou hast righted. This is punishment for thy misgivings of directions, good sir. Oh, indeed. Oh.
No! The song continues when I thought it would end. And so insane I wander through these woods. Oh, don the sea and make the sand my beard. And all who see me will think me a crustacean or a crab. No spirits will be prowling on my mind or speaking English, only fishy sounds. Tis worse, for now I gaze upon these tangled masks, and have more fear within my soul than I did have before. Oh, I have no feathers nor wings upon myself, yet still I feel inside my very soul those sounds which up till now I ne'er have heard, have somehow transformed me to a bird. I know not if this vision be true or false, for one speaks one and the other speaks the other. Therefore I will fly and hope I have no better feather.
Excuse me! Pardon. Is this the house of one Lady Madeline? Pardon?
My sister warneth me that she had warded off the most fast talking of men. Yet now my sister hath I so disdained, assuming that the waters of the rain would not disrupt my evening's small dispute.
I bring good news, Lady Madeline.
Yet still, this sound is not unsweet to me. The tiles from the game are still left bagged. And I, who have been so a lack of glee and feeling down as though I'm storm-torn ragged, could not turn out this lovely little man whose speech is slow and has no ramping pace.
Lady Madeline, I am here to proclaim the love of one wonderful baron, a sir who has fought, a sir who has triumphed, a strong man.
Be he orderly?
He be the most clean-cut of gentlemen, for when he wakes up, the first thing he does is don his smock and walk to the mirror. Shaving cream put he on his chin, a fresh blade doth he grab, and slice off each shallow hair, so that his beard may shine like the moon's gleam upon the ocean blue.
And if a man with acring rod did walk and measure out the parcel of his land, would such a calculation leave 6 figures hind?
Exceeding 6 figures hath he. Galliards he hath. Sailboats he controlleth. Oh, so many wondrous things. 12 score ox kind hath he.
A naval man who rises early then and follows every rule up to the dial?
Indeed. For after he hath shaved his chin, he doth wake up every other man and assure that he hath made his bed. Orderly is he, swiping and swapping the poop deck, and ensuring that all are upon their places. He be the greatest man I have ever met.
Thou speaks to me, and yet the image that thou paints has so many vibrant hues upon its palette that I think it must be some fantasy.
'Tis not fantasy, Lady Madeline, he loves thee. Take the mind out of the picture. Put it in real life. Remove the glasses from thy frame. Lift off the blindfold of fantasy that thou claimst to see, and embrace what is his true identity.
Oh,
He adoreth thee, and I owe him service. And so I tell thee, he wants you and needs you desperately.
where be this man?
He be in a house here. I know not its exact location, but he be here. I ask, wouldst thou like me to come in, for the torrent gale winds do be swapping my hair as I do proclaim his love for thee.
Thou may come in, of course, and rest thy pace, yet you and I shall make a soon exchange. For I cannot, on hearing of this man, resist the swirling storm inside my heart that pushes me to find him for some other, doth claim him for thy own.
Then I shall bring you to him, madam, if thou shouldst brave this storm.
No, I could not do a thing to you. Do sit upon this chair.
Yea?
There is a game. Do play at solitaire. For though the letters have no suit or number, I'm sure that it will work out in the end. And I, after setting up the siege and raising well, will brave the storm with 20 carefully laid plans, and bring that captain, Baron who thou speakst of,
Yea.
home with a wedded band upon his finger.
Then I shall play and await thy return.
Speed away. It will not take me long.
Good madam, I be hence.
Oh. Yes, we spirits of the isle, here to help you unravel. As you sit, no, play your game. Yes, that game there's called Scrabble. When you play that game right there, yes, oh, haven't you heard? You certainly get lots more points if you play those 7-letter words.
The letters start to rearrange themselves and spell out the word spirit.
That is I. Yes, we spirits of the isle. Don't you know the score? Can't you sit there, count your tiles, play and play some more?
Off the S going down spells the word lies.
Oh yes, one of us always tells a lie. One of us tells the truth. That's right, there are two of us. We sound the same. Yes, that's right.
Off the I in lies spells the word insanity.
Yeah.
I fear for my mind. This house is haunted. For I heard that man proclaim that our captain and baron love this woman, but there be no chance that he doth love a woman who can live in this home. I fear what be in here. There be spirits who run amok in this place.
Oh, yes, spirits, we indeed are here in the ceiling and the floor.
What?
To get rid of us, you will need to play a word on the triple word score. Yes, you must indeed play a word. Play a very good one. Like marmalade or something with a lot of letters that is very, very fun.
I have no heard some sounds be ever there. Why screamest thou?
Spirit,
My eyes are blurry still from sleep.
This spirit cannot see me. Perchance I will play this Madeline as she approaches. Hello? I wish thee well. And I was just settling in. Fear not me, 'cause I be your sister, Madeline.
Madeline, thy voice sounds awful different than I'm used to. And still, my eyes are blurred up with sleep. I lack the pains which normally them adorn.
This spirit sleeps. I believed that spirits were everlasting. Perchance it is a nice spirit.
Say, let me feel thyself so that I may know.
Oh, sister, it is I.
For thou didst betray me earlier, and spoke unkind words to me. I heard them echo out, heard what thou didst. I will not bear this misfortune to me, sister.
Nay,
Thou hast wronged me much.
I wish you no wrong.
I wait and tell thee, if thou wishes to not be cursed by me, thou must be married, for the day is done.
What? I wish not to be cursed, or anything. I will not be cursed.
Then wed thyself. That's what I called thee to.
Wed? Okay then I will wed. Please just do not hex me. Do not lay anything upon me, spirit. No, I will go get married. And stay well, spirit. I bid you farewell.
There they were. What odd sisterhood was this eve, and yet the door is ope, my sister gone. Oh, 'tis all my fault. I'll follow her into that storm.
My servant Banksy hath not returned yet. And though I do wish that he will deliver my message, I do also fear for his safety. Perchance I will crack all my knuckles to keep myself entertained. Or I will stretch out my legs. Oh, there be not much to do in this home. I wish I had some way to entertain myself and keep myself engaged as the storm outside continues to blow and rage. Yea?
I bid, let me in. 1,000 weathers have I weathered here.
Oh.
Be here, my sister.
Your sister?
Yea.
I have not seen her. Art thou? I do not recognize thy face. Who be thee?
It was asleep, and still my hair's a mess. Here, let me put it back.
Oh.
Perhaps once my face be revealed, then...
Hello, fair maiden, beautiful woman. Thou hast just walked into my house, looking for thy sister, and I will help thee with that, but also stay a while. Thou hast braved this incredible storm.
It was not brave, unless thou saidst it was.
Well, I think 'tis brave. 'Tis a brave thing to do to brave a storm like this.
Normally people call me dull, or yet the moany one.
Hey, I do not think you are dull. Thou art a very strong woman to go out in gale-force winds like those.
They were gale force.
And in search of thy sister. 'Tis a very noble cause.
Thou seemest noble thyself as well. Perhaps thou hast braved the storm for a mighty cause?
In storms past, I have braved, but for many years have I stood upon this ground. Aye. For once, I was a seafaring man, but only in my youth. Nay, My father, he took me and we fled from that place where we once resided. He said, no longer shall we be seafaring men. Land-dwelling men shall we be, to work the land and have strong hands. And so I have remained here. He has passed on, but I have my servant Banksy to keep me company.
Oh, then thou dost have the best of both the worlds, the surf, the turf, and all combined here. How dost thou know these things? For I have been bound up inside my home and longed to go out and see the world, yet also, having seen the world as thee, would long to be at home as thou hast been.
Then don't worry about it. Let thyself be free. Who keeps you mewed up inside? Who keeps you locked away?
'Tis one most abhorrent in her ways, who is so orderly that everything must be precisely labeled. Cares that for that thing?
Oh, no. Nay, I prefer to go long and free.
Then thou would hate to meet Madeline.
What?
Madeline?
Yea, Madeline. 'Tis the same name, but this beauteous woman, 'tis an orderly lady? I thought she had some sort of wild side to her.
Nay. In fact, if there was wildness within the world, her goal would be to tame it.
'Tis a gross thing.
Nay.
Nay, I cannot live with someone who cannot be unbound and free. One who can rollick and frolic like a horse across the pasture. One who can be like the dolphin in the ocean and go up and down and dip down deep.
I have those impulses within my soul, but I suppress them, for she tells me often through that years of such entombing self, I have become much smaller than would be.
Nay.
I long to do as thou, to erratic move, to have some chaos in my little form.
Then let thyself release thy chaos. Unbound thyself. Release within you.
I've often wished that I could be a dancer, that I could feel the current of the ocean move through my body, that every time a thing did make me laugh, a giggle would erupt from out my lips.
Yea.
The sorrow on my face would be made wild, and the hair which I did up and that thou likes would be whipped out.
Release it! Yea. Be like the storm. Be like the wind.
I hear
blow
some
your
voices.
face and all around. Voices.
Yes, we spirits of the isle have caused this storm to come.
Release!
Yes, I know that it is cool. It's also very fun. There are
hear the
lots
voices
of
too?
spirits
I do.
here. Yes, we are
I've heard
the
them all my
best.
life. These
That
voices
is
have
why
entered through
I
my
brought
ears
to
and
you
made
this
me
very
long to
grand
be.
Tempest. There are many things like this. Yes, there's gale force winds. I want you to look at her and her to look at him. See, there was a moment here I was intending to bring you. I need this relationship to end with an I do.
Seaweed draped in my wondrous shoal, and knowing not if I looked bird or man, yet still I climb from out the ocean's hole. Hear a sound.
Torrent rocked was I, when I was rudely thrown from my boat. Where be my first man? Where hath he gone? Nay, this be a strange land. Ah! Avaunt, sea monster! Avaunt, thou ghoulish devil!
Nay,
Be thy away from me!
am I deceived by my very eyes? For I do think this looks as though my bear, and yet it be a different outfit that he wears. Yet I, so suited Sue, perhaps would be unrecognized too. Good sir, thou recognize me, sure?
Oh,
I am thy serving man, thou knows me well.
oh! Pulling back thy hat, I do recognize thee.
Then speak, do I look birdish or more manly?
Well, thou hast a beak, my young man. But hast thou spoken with any seafaring spirits? Hast thou meddled with their plans? For I cannot believe that you are okay.
Oh, I heard them criticize my tones, for I didn't give directions far too long. I often have this problem when I speak, they overflow from out my lips and spill.
Slow thy speech down, this 'tis new. Aye, let thyself relax, and we shall get to sea soon. We shall flee this place, and then go back to where we belong.
I cannot flee this place, for I have sent another to his doom.
To his doom? How dare you?
It's not sure a doom, but it might be.
Being my first mate, it's impossible that you have done this. I cannot believe it. Who have you sent to a doom, sir?
A man I did just meet.
Now that be evil.
I know not if he be a realist man, for he did look as though it was me and thought I might be dreaming in the self. But, sir, I will still find thee a good love, as I did promise thee, and speak those words unto thee. I know not how, I know not where, but if I see the love that thou desires, I will get her for thee.
There's a love? For
Yes,
me?
for thee, of course.
Thou hast found a love for me.
Yea, Madeline.
Oh, thou hast found... I know not of this Madeline, but if he has found a love for me, I mean, que sera, sera. Madeline!
Yeah, of course the Madeline.
Of course the Madeline,
She
why
be
not?
a wonder, and I've said it many times. So often have I spake her virtues to her that I can so repeat them unto you. She has an ordered list, the cleanest house. She also did raise tulips to great sizes, and tomatoes that expanded with their girth from careful watering at rigid times.
And all stretched in a line, properly labeled, and ensured that none of them grow out of place?
Oh, that and more. Her pasture has 10 sheep, all different sizes, yet when the shearing time doth come, each makes a different coat that fits the plebeian gentleman within the town.
I like her e'en more. All of these are well said. Bring her to me. Thou art the greatest first mate I have ever had. Excellent. Where be this Madeline?
Oh. Now have I doubly entrapped myself, for first I sent myself unto my doom, and now myself is unto my doom sent. Oh, why did I tell this man again when he forgot before he said those things? Sir, I bid thee.
Yea.
See those trees right there?
Yea.
If thou dost take 100 leagues that way, and seize it not upon the firstest tree, there be 10 trees along the later line, and take a right, and that be to her house. Please go that way, I cannot go myself.
Then I go.
I packed myself a coat. No bad shall happen. I am sure that I will find this captain. I've laid out several spots where he might be, and visited them all so orderly. This is the last of all the spots I sought, and there's Captain.
Angel,
As if by God brought.
thou art a beautiful creature. Is that design on your coat hand-stitched, perfectly aligned so that each square is equal sides, and perfectly set up so that thy pants, when landed upon and straight upon, is in a perfect creation?
Sir,
The angle set to 90 degrees.
when I did hem this garment with my hands, and roll that needle through its tiny threads, each articulation of my little wand was so guided to lead me to thee. As diviners who use their sticks for water, I did sow this, dreaming of a man who had the qualities that I demand.
Madam, even from the first moment I heard of you, I knew that thou wert right. For look upon my coat. I have laid it out so that the gold flecks doth resemble mine eyes. I have set upon so that my pantaloons and that my steers have themselves reflections. Perfectly formed are they, the brass and shaped as one that might see in the Colosseum.
Oh, you thought this would be easy. Yes, you know it's true. Those two fellows over there are in love. Yes, it's true.
Do you hear loud winds? For that is all I hear.
Yea, I feel like there be some strange spirits on this isle. For my
Perhaps.
man hath been given a duck beak when I saw him earlier, and that was a scary sight.
It is a common thing that others on this isle do go mad.
These
They do lack
fools
the
here
order in their
ignore
brain.
me thus.
But
What
this is
the
not a thing
hell
that I
is
care
this?
for. See, a sturdy
Why
spirit
do
like
they
myself
not
is
hear
something I
me
admire.
so?
I have looked long
I
for a
can't
man
turn
who
them
not
to a
hearing
fish.
the spirit.
I wish I could turn them into a little mackerel.
I'm hearing something bad.
I wish I could make
Look into
them
mine eyes.
into
Yea,
plankton
madam.
or
See deep
some
into their
quills.
pupils. And as the eye
They
within a
are
raging
not
storm,
going to
this is the
become
calmer
fish,
place.
as
Let not their
they
mind
will
be
now.
disordered by the waves.
They will not.
Thou art on an
fall
island,
for
little
it.
key,
Fall
one
for
palm
it.
tree,
Fall
soft and
for
full of
it.
sand, and on that island is a little home, a hearth with glowing flames that I have laid for thee. Enter to my pupils, come inside my soul, and thou shalt
Yes,
feel
indeed, it's
as though
very
the
nice.
purest light
It's almost
shineth
like the best.
in thy hole.
Why are they so good at this? Indeed, they've passed my test. Oh, these two can be wedded now. They have me beguiled. Signing off from me. Yes, one of me that's the spirit of the isle.
I have brought with me an altar and encampment, that we might wed upon this very spot.
The wind stopped. The wind stopped.
I know. No surprises are there in my soul, for I do speak that I had a spell book, which oft I've kept inside my little hut, and did summon this storm that it might bring thee here.
Thou started this with a spell?
Yea,
Wow.
I made this little altar 10 years past, and waited, guiding all the passing ships. The spirits, some of which are in my bidding, did fly about the seas and look for men. And no man did they spy until thy ship, good Floris, came into her waves. And seeing how her crafted idol stood, an image that was much alike to me, they thought it wise to cause a whirling storm and send you hither.
And thou hast brought me here. Shall we go to this mounted place you speak of?
It be right here,
Oh,
we
it be
stand
right
on
here.
the spot. And I do say, within 5 minutes' time, or maybe 7, all those that we love shall be assembled in this spot.
And thou shouldst call them forth with thy spells, yea?
I
If
need
thou art a magician, as thou didst speak.
all have been predicted in this spot. I need no change, for planning hath occurred.
Then we arrive upon this spot to be married then.
And thus I've ended up this infernal blizzard, and revealed myself to be a magic wizard.
Yes, indeed, what she says is true. We were looking for a man. All our trickery, our lies, our truths, it was all part of her
Baron! Quickly, I do hear a knocking on the door.
A knock on the door.
I'll reattach these clothings. For unknown
Oh
reasons.
God! I'm wearing my belt. Oh.
Where be my belt? Be Be that thigh belt or my belt?
This
Have
is
the pouch
my
on
belt.
the side?
There be no pouch upon the side.
It doesn't matter.
The spirits, they still speak to us.
Who could knock on this door? Who would brave out this storm? What mad and crazy soul would enter here?
I am here. Baron, Captain, go forth to thy wedding. Baron, Captain, thou art to be wed on that hill. I have heard it in the wind. Thou art to be wed to one Madeline.
Thou art to be wed to one Madeline? Oh,
I did not-
foul man, mistreater of us both, how dares thee?
Oh! Madam, I tell you, I have no wedding arrangements with a Madeline. How could this man know? If I were to look upon you, sir, I would say that this is my captain, and thou art to be wed to one Madeline. Here, let me in, and I shall proclaim it true to be you. Fine then, sir. I shall go, and I shall speak to you, for you speak falsehoods. My servant, what art thou doing here? I am here to proclaim to you, master, that thou art to be wed on the mount. I have heard it in the winds, the spirits, they keep echoing it. But how is this possible? That Madeline would not answer me when I did send her messages, and now have I found a fairer love. One beautiful woman who has told me her name is Daniela. This wonderful girl who holds me palm in palm. How canst this be possible?
Oh, master, I did hear from off the winds, I heard the winding call that you were summoned to be married.
Nay, I heard that you were summoned to be married.
Nay, master, I did hear from off the winds that thou wert summoned to be married.
What in the world is going on? For I see two of my servants in front of me, and yet I only know one Banksy.
I be that Banksy man. Who be you, sir? Hast thou a name, or were unnamed at that?
Potato be my name. And I tell thee, I am here to proclaim you, my captain, that we landed on the ship with, that we are to be going, for you are to be wed.
Thy name to be Potato? Oh.
Indeed, my name is Potato.
I tell thee this. For in my infancy, when I was bobbled on my mother's knee, she spoke of some potato.
And wait, thou art Banksy?
She cried great tears and lullabies to me, and often said, Potato, woe is me, for thou art gone, and I have only Banksy.
On my...
His scribbles on the walls care not my soul, for I do miss that tuber that I love.
My father once spake of a man, Banksy, a son that he once had that was untimely ripped from him by his ex-wife. Is possible that not only are we alike in jaw
And beak.
ear, well, the beak is solely yours, Frank. A chance we can solve that.
Hey, look upon thy visage, there is beak as well.
Oh! A beak have I. So then, are we not then brothers?
Say, good Tato,
Yes, Banksy?
did thy father have, my mother had a booming voice.
Yeah.
It echoed through the world, so cavernous, and I was so small in her hand that I did rest a babe upon her finger, and she did blow a gale through all the world. Had thy father some strange features of this kind?
Yea. He be some kind of man who could speak out a word and all would listen. Yea, he was not a man of many words, but the words he spake were pointed and to the point. Not rambling, as he said his ex-wife once was.
Oh, for my mother was the southern wind, whose wild breezes do echo all about.
And was my father then like the northern lights? A strewn, strong, and tepid. Well, brother, 'tis wonderful to see you here. Might I embrace you, and may we move our heads so our beaks do not clash.
Oh, yes, now here we go, my sons. I've turned them into birds, that's right. Let us go to the other place, for wedding is a 7-letter word.
Then we go No!
Second, my mother, the spirit who doth lie.
Oh, and that be my father, the spirit who telleth the truth!
Then off we all go.
Yay!
Wait, we're all going to watch him marry her. Whatever, I'll stop this if I can.
Okay! Then are we all gathered here so that we may be wed? You, Madeline, and me, Banquo.
Yay, Captain Banquo. Wait, say that one more time.
Banquo. My name be Banquo.
But my name be not Madeline. Wait, my name do be
Your name
Madeline.
be-
We're clear. But we have one arrival yet. For do see coming from the west one who looks like thee the best. Oh, Eastern fellow who I do adore. Be ready to be meeting thy brother.
Over there.
I cannot marry thee, Madeline, I already know. But that be the way that weirder winds do blow. Do turn thyself and face into the west, and there you'll see my sister.
Wait. Hold on. You have a beautiful sister, who I have not met. But the man standing beside her, he appeareth much like me. Who be this fellow that stands with you, woman?
Thy brother, long split on distant poles, or round the meridian, I suppose, where two hemispheres cleft in twain by foul storm.
I look upon him, and he appears to be me, but much better well kept. For my hair is long and shaggy, but his is right to the order of the coat. Have I then a big beard, but his chin is clean shaven? Is it possible that I look in my reflection? Or is it someone who I have not seen for a long time?
Oh, you'll have time enough to embrace this brother, but do turn round and see my sister there.
Yea? I have my Madeline with me.
And the captain?
I be the captain.
Good Baron.
Yea? So,
Thou art free to wed.
nay, I wish not to marry this Madeline.
Me.
Oh, Daniela! Oh, Daniela, I confess, I want you. That wonderful time we had rolling around the floor while the spirit sang to us, it made me full of ecstasy and love. Wilt thou have me and be my one?
I will. And wilt thou have me be my one true man?
Thus I will, Madam Wizard, for you brought me to this shore, and 'tis a wonderful thing to be with you evermore.
I did wait so long for my sweet tourist to visit me from off the gentle Floris.
And that's our show!
We are going to we've got like one more show. And if you enjoyed this one, let me know. Go on the Fringe website, leave a little review. It really helps us out.
Yeah, I'll tell you